What it is, folks, it's your homeboy Fur back again with another episode of the realest, most entertaining sports show in the game. Put it on something. Y'all see what that banner says right there. We got some real shit to talk about. Got some real shit to talk about. Y'all need to hit that subscribe button. Nobody else in this game is as qualified as I am to talk about this type of shit. And nobody probably willing to talk about it like I'm going to talk about it. But we going to talk about it. So make sure y'all hit that subscribe button, put all your people on it. Okay. Alabama Senator Tommy Tuberville. Showing his hand again, y'all. He's at it again, y'all. If you missed it, that boy went ahead and has let it be known where he stands on race relations once again. Now, you may be wondering first, why you talking about this on Put It On Something? Ain't this your sports show? If you don't know, Tommy Tuberville came to fame as a football coach. Okay? He was a football coach, most notably at Auburn, which is why he's a senator in Alabama. But also he coached at Ole Miss and other places as well. Okay? And of course, when you coach in old places, when you coach football, you're making your money off black boys. But Tommy Tuberville obviously doesn't give a fuck about that. We know that from his prior comments when he said, people who want reparations are those who do the crime. What the? People want reparations are the ones that do the crime. And now he is criticizing the Biden administration for trying to weed out white nationalists and white supremacists from the United States military. Okay. If you missed it, this is what this son bitch said. Okay. He says, we are losing in the military so fast. Our readiness in terms of recruitment. And why? I can tell you why. Because the Democrats are attacking our military, saying we need to get out the white extremists, the white nationalists, people that don't believe in our agenda as Joe Biden's agenda. They're destroying it. Now, I guess whoever he was on the call with tried to come through and maybe get his motherfucker a chance to walk that back or maybe clarify it. I don't know. It might have been somebody that totally agreed with him. Okay. But this reporter said to him, you mentioned the Biden administration trying to prevent white nationalists from being in the military. Do you believe they should allow white nationalists in the military? And Tuberville said to that question, well, they call them that. I call them Americans. This motherfucker right here used to coach black boys. This motherfucker is only known because of whatever amount of success he was able to have while coaching black boys. Somebody black grandmama entrusted this motherfucker with their grandson. Somebody mama, somebody father entrusted this son bitch with their child. He's a fucking flaming racist. And he's a U.S. senator. And he didn't just get that position magically. He won that position fair as well by winning a statewide election in the great state of Alabama. They got people over there in Alabama. A lot of family in Alabama. Shout out to them. Alabama, Northern Mississippi, we know that. Northern Mississippi. Bro, what you getting at? I'm getting at this. I've said it before. I say it again. Y'all black parents out there, y'all black recruits out there, y'all ones that got all this talent. God damn it, will you please think long and hard before you play for motherfuckers like that? I know these colleges got the under the table bags and they got the challengers and the chargers for your motherfucking ass. They got goddamn designer clothes for you. They paying your mama bills. They got all this short term shit, and you can't turn it down. At some point, we got to look at ourselves, black people, and say, "Goddamn, we got to stop selling the fuck out." At some point, we got to look at ourselves. We keep saying, "Well, they won't draft nobody from HBCU," but we won't look at ourselves and say, "Why the fuck do we keep going to play for pieces of shit like that?" And I'm not saying that everybody, every coach at every PWI is like that. I am not saying that at all. I'm not one of them ones. I understand that there have been white people that have been on some real shit, that been real allies in our struggle. Hell, just recently the birthday of John Brown just passed. Shit, he was really in a lot of these motherfuckers. Go look up John Brown. John Brown was really willing to murk some behind us back in them 1800. Okay, and that's far off. But even in today, there's some real ones that ride for us harder than some of our skin folk, right? But motherfuckers like this, he ain't trying to hide it now as a U.S. senator. I doubt he was trying to hide it as a damn football coach. So we got to look hard at that now, y'all, and stop fucking selling out to play for pieces of shit like that. Gotta stop it. Especially if you a stud. Your ass gonna go to the league anyway. If you like that, you gonna go, man. You ain't got to go play at these schools for pieces of shit like that because you think that's your best chance to go to the league. I've done segment after segment on this. You don't. Because this motherfucker right here didn't even believe in your humanity. Clearly, he viewed you as a commodity, as an asset that can help enrich him. Why in the fuck would we not want to rid the United States military of terrorists? Because that's what these white nationalists, these white extremists are. They fucking terrorists. We've seen it in real time. They the main ones going around here doing these goddamn mass shootings. But we should give them military grade equipment and military training? I thought our military is supposed to have integrity and the highest moral order. Like they, the few, the proud, the Marines, shit like that. You know how they say that? I don't see nothing wrong with them. They just get all Americans. Tommy Tuberville. And he was put in office by the voters, the majority of the voters in the state of Alabama. So what they tell y'all boys over there, Alabama and Auburn, they should tell y'all that them motherfuckers that are in them crowds, they don't fuck with you. Not if they voting for Tommy Tuberville. How in the hell can they fuck with you and Tommy Tuberville simultaneously? How? How? It don't make sense. It doesn't make sense. So black people, I'm calling on us. We got to look at ourselves now. Got to look at ourselves. We control that. Ain't nobody put no gun out here and making us go to goddamn school. We have choice now. During segregation, you had to go where you had to go. Now you have choice. And again, I'm real enough to say I know all the studs ain't finna come back to HBCU, but goddamn it, you ain't gotta go play for no piece of shit like that. Yeah, we ain't even put no pressure on these folks. Loan that money right. Loan that money right, we coming. Loan that money right. That's what it comes down to. Gotta stop this shit. That's one of the main things that has held us back. Motherfuckers selling out. Throughout the fucking history of our subjugation to these motherfuckers. Motherfuckers selling out. Now you might say, well, wouldn't you do the same thing? No, bitch, I wouldn't do the same thing. You looking at an independent man. You looking at a man that turned down being in the upper middle class of Mississippi to go independent and build my own shit, so I can do what I'm doing right now. Be a free man. And I'm trying to show the world that you can still be a free man and still attain riches. That's why I need y'all real ones to really support me. When I tell y'all subscribe, do that shit. When I tell y'all share that shit, do that shit. When you contribute to me or directly or the channel, you are contributing to a movement to show our people you do not have to fucking sell out to pieces of shit like that. You do not have to relinquish your principles to pieces of shit like that in order to get ahead. It's enough of us on this planet. And I'm not just talking about black people. It's enough of us black people and real ones of all colors where we don't have to sell out our principles to even become rich, let alone to get in firmly into the middle class. But you got to have some nuts. You got to have some standards. You got to have some morals. Because we can't be, this motherfucker right here is a proud boy, an oath keeper, a Klansman. That's what he is. He traded in the headset for a damn hood. And I probably shouldn't say traded it in. Because obviously he had these damn beliefs back then when he was coaching black men. It's a damn shame. Not only on him, but on the voters of Alabama. So I want you to think long and hard now. Those y'all, your recruitment is open. Those y'all that sitting up one of these programs, you know your coaches ain't worth shit. Think about what you're doing. You might need to see that transfer portal. You might need to decommit and sign somewhere else. Think long and hard. Have some morals. Have some integrity. Have some self-pride. Would you want to play for a motherfucker that thinks about black people that way? Because he's no longer a coach, but you better believe it's some motherfuckers out there that have the same views as he does. Do you want to enrich that person? Think about that. Think about that. And have some belief in yourself. It don't matter where you go, you still gonna get to the promised land. That's what I'm doing. I believe in myself firmly. Firmly. I believe in what I'm doing. I bust my ass. I'm using my God-given ability. I'm networking with real ones across this world. And I'm gonna get it. You can do the same. You don't have to put up with the Tommy Tubervilles of the world. Fuck that motherfucker. Put it on something.
Thank you so much for watching my daddy's YouTube channel. Make sure you like, share, and turn on your post notifications. Okay, how do I do it?